Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to our deep delve through both the Abyss and the Underdark in our Out of the Abyss adventure. May we include the hells in this as well at this point. I'm your DM for the evening, Smiley.
I'm Evan the Great, playing Grom Whitehammer, the dwarf, monk, paladin, punter of faith, drinker of keg.
Drinker of cakes.
I'm the law.
That's your intro now. I'm Grom Whitehammer. I am the law.
And I'm the Weary Wonder. I play Tarok Whitehammer, the fighter slash wizard.
I'm JVD, playing Notch, the tiefling witch hunter, trader of the 10th realm of hell.
And I am Vale Blackwell, the human fighter rogue.
Conflicted.
Rightfully so, though. I imagine I would think that Knox is slightly conflicted as well by what's going on. This is the kind of thing you were kind of hired to stop from happening.
You're right, but what did I tell Boopdo? I'm kind of realizing that, I'm realizing what I need to do.
Yeah.
So,
So would you say you're starting to go a little bit rogue?
yeah, I would say so.
The note has been made. So, as we left off, you've all just entered the Whirlstone Caverns. And the first thing you notice is that these runes spiral into a naturally spiraling blue deposit in the cavern walls as it goes throughout the entire thing. You would recognize this as actual Phaserus, as you've encountered it before.
As I turn around to look through the portal, can I actually see outside of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see.
Yeah, like I said, it's not an actual
Boopdo
portal,
and
it's a
all
hole in
in
the ground.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not an actual portal, it's like a manhole cover. It's like
Gotcha.
a hole in the ground. These caverns appear to run through the entire city.
Once I get through to the other side, I'll resummon Rathator.
There's enough room right here.
Okay. Once I get over,
Yeah.
let me know.
So is this like 5 by 5 then?
Just a little bit over. Two of you can squeeze together, if need be. But this area was mainly used by Darrow, which are small creatures.
Yeah.
Ah. I shed my sword and give a little bit of light for those who need to see.
So you pull out the sword, the sun blade comes out of the top of it, blinding everyone in a 180-foot radius.
I laugh as I dimmer it down.
Build up top of
You've never seen nothing like it before.
He may have. You don't know. You don't know what he's been through. He may have seen one that turned the lights off instead.
You don't know about his life, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting to walk down that tunnel.
You taking point?
Yeah.
Who's following him?
I'm right behind you.
All right.
We don't know what's
So
in here.
Grom, Notch,
I'll stay behind that.
I say I'm the toughest.
you pulling up through
At least he knows this place.
here?
Till daybreak. I know not where we go. If you sense something, let me know.
We go forth.
And then I quote Green Lantern. I'm kidding.
The Phaserus makes this cavern naturally dimly lit. And it seems to carry noise, like you can hear the bubbling of water and whispers from the distance. And you can actually hear a manic laugh mixed into this fairly above it, getting closer.
I'm going to try to keep my footsteps quiet as I go through.
You can stealth-
20.
Anyone else trying to do the stealthy stealth?
That way, if anybody hears us, they realize that, there's this many people there and not actually that many people.
14?
14.
14? Travok, you trying to be sneaky?
I'm in full play then. That's sneaky.
You're in full plate?
Or am I? Right?
No.
Chainmail.
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 You gonna try? You just have disadvantage.
No.
So You can all clearly hear the clinking footsteps of Travok as you march forward. The rest of you are fairly quiet, very stealthy.
Huh.
The rest of them are fairly quiet, fairly stealthy.
I mean, I could try it. That's what everybody wants. But I got disadvantage, so I don't think.
You can attempt it.
I can attempt it.
Yeah. Nothing will hurt attempting.
But I think it's kind of futile. I don't know. Yeah, I got a 1.
Okay. You didn't even try. It's like, kink, kink, let's do this.
So I'm thinking, young fiend has the advantage.
I'm gonna roll perception if I kind of hear anything out of the ordinary through all this.
Sneaky is for the weak.
That would be a 15.
15. You hear the same voice that's doing the manic laugh going, must get there, must move faster, must get there, gonna be late, gonna be late, gonna be late, gonna be late, gonna be late.
The White Rabbit.
And you can kind of discern that through the carrying and everything, kind of discern that voice is actually coming from fairly close by.
Okay. I'm gonna tell everybody there's someone down. Does it sound mad like a Darrow?
Very much so.
Maybe it's Droki.
First one I think, oh, right. And then we need to think the big one so we can become small.
Okay, so I kind of ditched the stealth to pick up the pace.
Right.
If I had to squeeze past him, I will.
Right. From what you're hearing him say, he doesn't seem to have noticed.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I'm trying to
it
stay
does
focused
widen
on
up
him.
as you continue forward.
Okay. Like I said,
Yeah.
if I have to squeeze by him before we get to as wide I am, I know like someone's someone's here, and I'm gonna pick up my pace and head towards it.
Yeah. Soon are y'all just traveling in a rush now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Once I see him pick up.
All right. Soon the tunnel streamlines being about 12 feet wide and about 13 feet tall, or whatever. So your bullet is technically big enough to fit through here.
Just throwing a move on, I probably wouldn't try to.
Yeah, I'm saying as an
Yeah.
action, you can pull
Okay.
it out as long as there's room.
Okay.
If there's not enough room, he may come out a bit smaller. You can get a little goat or something instead.
I'll wait.
But you come into sight, and he hears you coming as you approach. He stops and turns around as it's the small Darrow with the two-tailed hat. And he panics, clicks his boots together, and starts booking it.
I'm gonna yell for him, Droki. We've been looking for you.
Oh, they know me!
Sprint towards him.
He's moving faster than what you would think
Can I hit him
possible.
with Ray of Sickness?
Yes, by all means, you may attempt it.
How fast? Okay, go ahead. I'm about to say, because I move 40 and I can do the spin a kai to go an extra, really fast.
Well,
You can do the dash as a bonus action. Double
Yeah.
dash.
I don't know if I catch you or not.
15.
15. That is a hit. Roll the damage. I'll do a con save for him.
What's the damage on Ray of Sickness?
Probably
2d8.
38.
2 of something.
I just looked at it and I forgot.
And he is poisoned.
6 damage.
6 damage. It hits him. He goes, and then he just keeps booking it.
can I do something?
Yes, by all
He
means.
was Hunter's mark,
Yes, you can.
and I'm taking off after him.
Vado, do you wish to do something?
No, I'll just follow. I don't really know who he is, so. Which I see him shooting stuff at him, but then I see people.
Would he not
saying
know
looking
who he is
for it.
being with Black Skull?
See will describe that there is a Darrow that he believes is the runner between these organizations that's getting around and giving everybody information. So he specifically is the one she wants you to bring back.
Yeah. Would I know it's him though?
He wears a very distinctive hat made out of a displacer beast with its two tails stuffed coming out of it,
My.
and it's
You would, because
Yeah.
she said Droki's name and I just yelled his name.
yeah.
So,
Well, if
Unless someone else stole his hat, though, he's the only one that has that hat. He made it
I
himself.
figured one of them devils out there would be wearing it.
I,
Tagged.
it's who I'm supposed to go after. If he's still within shooting range, I'm gonna pull a crossbow and kneecap him.
All right, roll it. When his effect, when from a quick kill against his AC to go up.
16.
16.
No, 18. I suck at that.
Question.
I know 18's a hit, so you're fine.
Did Pazio come through here too?
Pazyep?
And
That's a question. Pazyep could not go through the barrier.
Oh, then I would have put him in the pocket.
You could also, dismiss him like he came to the bull.
Yeah.
It just dawned upon me.
Yeah, I'll summon him back now if I can.
I'll
Oh,
burn
you
one of my superiorities and tripping. Trying to be prone. And so that would be
Is it strength or a dex save?
is a strength save. And he'll take
18 on the die.
10. So he succeeded the strength.
16. So y'all hit him for 18 damage. Try to trip him. You poisoned him.
I'm running towards you.
You're running towards you.
I'm tracking him.
And you're doing the double dash.
Oh yeah.
Alright. He's still faster than you.
Wow. Because I'm 40,
Yeah.
so that'd be
120.
120.
You
Yeah.
got those special.
Actually, you know.
That'll be 160.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're 40, yeah, you'd be 160 if you took both your movement.
That's what I'm doing.
So,
He still seems faster.
God almighty.
he's Roadrunner. Beep, beep, beep.
Very much so. Right now, he's essentially is, yes.
How's he feeling though?
Oh, he's screaming his lungs off right now.
He's like throwing up in between.
But it seems his main concern is getting somewhere on time. It's the strangest thing ever.
I have never been able to not catch somebody.
You feel disappointed in yourself. You are no longer perfection.
Yeah, I'm taking off after him.
We
He's
don't
going
understand.
faster than me.
Alright. He gets around, he goes about 240 feet down here before the next round.
Jesus.
And then he books a hard right down into a side passage.
Are you taking off after
Yeah,
him?
but-
So you're ahead of us. I'm yelling for you to stop. Don't. I'm yelling, no. Because he could be leading you to a trap.
Do you stop or do you continue? Because you're close to one to him.
Keep going.
And he's still twice as fast as you.
Do I hear him?
He's only about 80 feet faster.
Do I hear him say
That adds
stop?
up.
I would say yes.
I put on the brake.
So you screech to a
Yeah.
halt.
I'm gonna reach in and grab my wand and get that ready. Wand of the war mage.
Right on.
But I'm telling you, I have him marked with a spell.
Yeah. He can feel, like, from the hunter's mark, he can feel him slowly growing more faint.
Yeah. I'm like, we can track you, but we've got to be fast about it.
What's the book?
You told me to stop.
Yeah, but we can be careful now. We don't know where he's
No,
going.
okay.
You could have turned this corner and
Yeah.
ran into a trap.
But then I just feel like he can track.
I track too. 100 more kills from you with advantage. Not
So-
that I have anything in it, but
So you can track. Can you find traps?
Yeah, investigate?
Yeah, I'm investigating.
Then yes. Technically speaking.
Yes.
Well, I don't even let our new friend here take the lead.
Go ahead, show us your worth.
You said that so coldly.
Sure. I love how the dude has literally a spell on him that allows him to do it. But yeah, I'll gladly take lead. Grump's just testing you out.
Well, see, I'm more worried about traps down here.
That's supposed to be investigate. And I have 2 insights.
Are you approaching... The tunnel either goes straight or it hooks over.
I'll follow his direction.
As you go into... You follow the hook, it goes to a chamber that it has some fungus growing in it. Specifically, it appears that most of the fungus growing out around a deceased body that's now a little more than bone. There, it is various shapes of sizes. There's these small speckled ones, these large ones that look like they have stripes on them. Drokey does not appear to be in the room.
Hey, can I take a look at these
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Be careful.
Okay, we're good.
In what way?
I want to do a nature check
Go ahead.
because I had that book about the.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
have a book.
Did you ever read that, though? I know Grom read that.
I'm about to say, Grom read it.
I figured he gave it back. I've been reading the whole time. Every time I'm in there. That's what I do.
Then you can make that check with advantage. Because it specifically deals with fungi and stuff in the Underdark.
Can I tell him what it is before he finds out?
Roll it.
Yes.
You've read the whole
22.
book? Oh, what? 22?
22.
What's
No,
nature?
he's faster than you. It's intelligence, yeah.
I'm just like, boom.
You add your proficiency to this specific check.
11.
You know this is not natural, good sir. These fungus seems to appear to be distorted by the ever-presence of magic from the Phaserus, which is a magical ore or compound.
Do I think they would be useful in these spell components?
You don't know if they're magical or not. You just know they're not naturally occurring. They appear to have evolved from a natural occurring fungus or mushroom, but you don't know what they are now.
How to detect magic?
If you want to spend the slot or spend 10 minutes on the ritual, Zorky's on.
I will expend the spell slot.
Okay.
That's just the kind of person I am.
Yes, they are magical.
I am going to cut them off for another day.
All right, just cut them off.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else do anything during the time frame he's doing his nature check and
Do they
stuff?
seem not to hurt him?
Yes.
They seem not to.
They seem not to.
I run through him to Patrick Droki.
It's a closed chamber.
Ah, so he come up in here and disappeared, huh?
Yes.
Well, I figure you guys are going to be better finding wherever he went than I am.
Well, if this is as far as he went.
So I'm just gathering stuff.
Investigation.
All right.
That would be a 19.
Moving the fungus around, you do find what looks to be a 2 to 3 foot cleft in the wall that tunnels out. Maybe if that.
Can I dark vision 90 feet?
It goes through.
How far does it go down?
It goes down ways, then it looks like it bends, so you lose line of sight. But it's not down; it's across.
I'm gonna tell Drock I've got a job for Pazio. And I kind of just show him this.
Yeah.
He'll be quicker than us.
Yeah. I'll be like, see if you can find what's down there, if there's anything we should be aware of. And don't call anybody a whore this time.
But master,
Do it after I'm there.
she was a devils.
I catch blood on him. I'm kidding.
Alright, Pazip's wings will grow out of him, and he'll flick up, and turn invisible, and run down through his way.
Hey, now, I have a quick question. With me doing all my research all the time and everything,
Yes.
like, would I have, like, a specimen box or something to put these in?
No, unless you bought one.
Can
Is
I
it
buy
this
those?
in town? Yeah, why not?
Okay. I might come back down here later for example.
Yeah.
But besides what I got,
You gonna walk to the hills by yourself?
I'll go the other way.
You don't know about the other way.
No, you
I
don't.
thought you said something about it.
I don't know if I told you I found it. I know I told you that I told everybody about the market deal.
Yeah.
They were taking the bodies to the Dark Lake. I don't think I told anybody else about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you ever actually mentioned the tunnel.
No, I don't think I did. I don't think I mentioned anything about Hiroki or anything. Because I told you guys about what I seen going on with the Zentarian guy.
Right.
That's how they come looking for us, remember?
Yeah.
As Pazip follows down, is anyone else doing anything right now?
Reload on one bolt.
Watching. I'm not going down the other corner. I'm kind of looking around.
You can concentrate on to take about like 10 minutes, by the way.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what these things, what they could possibly do for me.
Roll me an Arcana check. Just sleuth, because you have an advantage because you're looking at the types of magic it is that does appear to be transmutation. But you do anything, Veda?
Just putting another bolt back on.
Right.
I'll get ready.
Alright. Grom, do anything?
19.
I say, are we waiting for Pazio to return?
They have similar magics. You believe they're tied to a spell. You believe that if you eat the small one, you get big. If you eat the big one, you get small.
I'll relay this message to the people, to you guys.
I grab a big one and start chowing down.
Gotta eat the big ones to become small.
I eat
Small
the,
enough to run through this crack.
Yes, you are.
I take off.
I eat the big
You are
one.
under the effects of the reduce spell for 1 minute.
What it, as in, for 1 minute,
Yes.
I start breaking off pieces.
Nah. Takes 10 minutes to get the
Big
blood
big
out of
and
the way.
small.
No, you can read some of yours.
And like,
That's 10
put it in my
minutes.
pockets before I run.
Right.
Because you never know when we're
It's
going
a
to need
bull.
it.
Roll 2d4 for each one.
Is the bull instant summon?
It's an action.
10 minutes.
No, that's to cast the
Small.
spell again.
I have 3 of each.
Oh.
3 of each.
I bring the bull out. Can he eat one?
4 of each.
Yes, but they'll be medium.
Yeah, he still couldn't fit down.
Can he eat 2?
What?
I have 4 of each.
I'll give you twice that because you were spending time collecting those. Are you trying anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab at least one in each hand and eat one of the
I like
big
how he
ones.
trusts us. He's just like,
I just seen you shrink. And so, you shrunk and didn't just perish, so.
But I'm also a devil.
By the way, if you got that wrong, I was going to invert the effects on you.
So, how many can we pick, you said?
I have roll 2d4.
And you know what Ground's thinking? Put this in my alcohol. I got 2.
2,
3 and 1. 4.
4,
So 4 total. I don't know which ones I got.
You
4, 8, 3,
should have determined which
2 of
dice-
each.
Uh-huh.
I was just saying that was for both
2
of
of
them.
each, okay.
I just heard you were grabbing handfuls.
I'm gonna tell you, be like, man, you know that we could make a fortune off of
So like all magic who says they don't fade. I don't need to talk to you, I'm gone.
But you go in there. You think you might actually bump into Tazip at one point in time as you're running forward, and the path kind of snakes a bit for entering out to another chamber on the other side with more of these fungus. And you can hear, "Gonna be late, gonna be late, gonna be late." The time ticks on, time ticks on.
Checking out tracks. Can I see anything? I rolled a 20 and a 19 with advantage.
Well, you see a lot of shit. You see Duergar tracks and Darrow tracks. Looking at Pazip tracks as he makes them, you can see there's other tracks similar to his, and you see a few creatures that you don't know.
We see creatures in there?
You've seen like gnome-sized tracks, and you see some of those as well.
I kind of peer around into this cavern. What do I see? I'm gonna wait
It's a
for
small
everybody
chamber
else.
that exits out into the tunnel. And it looks like you're close to where you began, but maybe a bit farther down.
No drogi.
Not yet. Yeah, you just hear it. But it sounds like he's no longer worried about being chased or followed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Does it look like his tracks have slowed down?
Yes.
He's still poisoned, right?
Yes. For the next, I would say at least 30 more seconds.
When they catch over, like, look, Drogi has slowed down. I'm thinking he thinks we lost us. So let's try to be quiet. Trevok.
Pazia whispers to you. It says, like telepathically, because you have a long range with him. He has slowed down. I'm able to find him. I'm seeing him now, but he's moving faster than me.
Shit, I was gonna. Okay, move faster than him.
I think it's supposed to be like 20 feet, isn't it?
Probably.
Something
Should
like
be
that.
leaving in.
20 or 30, something like that. Yeah. I don't know what 5 feet is.
I'm leaving. I have his tracks.
As you exit out the chamber, directly to your right, you can see where a bubbling brook is, and it looks brackish and polluted. And the other way that you guess is where you came from. Like, this is how he bypasses the water.
Cool. So we did the right thing.
And in the distance, you can hear from his footsteps, followed by tick-tock!
This is insane.
Well, he's a Darrow and he worships a two-headed demon.
We don't know he works with 280.
Pretty sure he does.
Very much so, you could just not give a shit.
Yeah.
He could not worship anybody. He could be an atheist.
Alright.
Or agnostic.
Could be an agnostic. He doesn't know if they exist or not.
How far ahead would I think that he is based on his voice?
Oh,
Perceptions?
a couple 100 feet. from your guess. Give me perception to give a more precise thing.
How about a 20?
A 20? Approximately 163 feet.
That's pretty good.
So I can almost see him.
Yes, except for he's beyond the range of dark
Yeah,
vision.
but I was saying I could, if I caught up to him, I'd be able to tell everybody.
You think if you just move like 20, 30 feet closer, that he'd be within, with the dim light and everything helping out, he'd be able to see him just fine.
Alright. I'm going to stay ahead of everybody, get ahead of everybody, and then just follow behind him and watch him.
Alright, Travak, what are you doing?
Until everybody just shh.
So I need a stealth roll.
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy.
22.
22. So that's a success.
19.
19, good.
Someone ate him. Hey,
Well, that was not terrible. 12.
God almighty. 25.
Even if you failed, the overall success would outweigh that. But, so you're following in behind him as quietly as possible, knowing that he's slowed down to a brisk walking pace. You do come within range of seeing him,
Okay.
and he's jammering. Oh my god! I can't be late. I can't be late. Time ticks, time ticks, time ticks. I gotta get small ones to get big, big ones to get small. Beware the pool because it watches all.
The pool? What you said?
Yes.
Where the pool because it watches on. Alright.
How far away is he?
He's currently about 90 feet away.
Yeah, he's right in the range of like dark vision.
He's doing like a brisk speed. You notice like his movements, they're kind of jerky and blurred because he's moving. He thinks he's walking slowly,
Yeah.
and he's just moving fast.
I don't know what the spell magic would do if I hit him with it.
I don't know.
But these boots are probably can.
How
Well,
far
these
is this
boots
back?
are made for walking.
I'm walking.
That's just what they're gonna do.
I don't know how.
I don't think that's got
I don't think the spell
range.
magic would
Yeah.
even help anyway. 120 feet.
Well, that'll let him know we're here.
It says choosing creature, object, or magical effect with range.
Okay.
Any spell at third level or lower on the target ends.
About our new guy, you think you can slow him down with an arrow? Not killing him?
The question is, do we want to let him know we're here? He doesn't know that we're here right now.
It doesn't, but you have to be 16 to save against it.
He doesn't save against spell magic. You have to make the roll.
I could
You have to do and tell your spellcasting modifier check, which does not include proficiency.
I could sneak
Well,
up on
it
him.
says any spell of third level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of the fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
But that's even if he's got magic on him. Does it take magic still glow?
Yes.
Do I detect magic on him?
The
The boots.
Did the
Yeet.
water glow?
water does not glow. But his boots are heavily magical. Transmutation.
So I'm
His hat
figuring-
has a faint magic on it.
So I'm figuring that these boots are probably higher than third level.
You don't know. You can spin around to discern the magical aura of the boots to find out.
I mean, I'm just watching.
You want me to sneak up on him?
I'm just watching him, so
Yeah.
we're following him.
You believe that the boots are why he's fast. It could be something as a simple spell like Expeditious Retreat, or
I'm just trying to figure out if I can stop him with the spell magic. I don't know if I can discern that or not.
give me an Archon check.
18?
18. Your money's on a haste effect.
Haste effect?
Something similar to the haste spell, which technically third level spell, so you can dispel that.
So his boots not making fast, and with haste it makes him faster.
So, that doesn't help with that.
Okay.
Or,
He-
He's
Wand
only
of War
less
Mage.
than-
It doesn't help with that, does it?
If you're right, it should just end the effect.
Okay, well, I will take a chance. You got 100 mark on him.
Let's try to let us three catch up on him so we can get close to him before you do this.
Okay.
That way we can try to catch him.
Okay, so I'll stay
Because
behind
when I
you.
get close enough, I'm gonna hit him with blindness. I'm blinding.
Well, if I
He
can catch
he
spell
is moving at a speed of 60 around.
Yeah, so see, he's already faster.
And I need to know what everyone's doing right now.
Moving 60 around.
Moving 60.
I'm trying to keep
Yeah.
pace with him as we're talking.
Alright, so you're taking double movement.
Yes.
You,
Same.
double movement.
Double movement, which puts me at 80.
Double movement was put you at 80. Okay.
I will just, I will take a chance on this spell magic.
You will? Alright. Y'all start crossing forward. Travok suspect starts audibly casting the spell. Now, if you can target any spell effect you know of on the creature, you're specifically targeting the speed effect, right?
Yeah.
You feel your spell get a pull, and you feel it rip something off of him, and Droki stops. They found me! And starts booking it again.
And we all run after
But
him.
is he running as fast?
Not half as fast.
There we go.
So you
You should catch him.
Yeah. Yeah, I could run. I'm 80. How far do you say it was? 90? I was only 10 feet away from him.
He was moving too. So he's 70 ahead of you.
Oh, so I could double move and catch him.
Yeah, so he will still be out of sight of range, so he's about to make his own double dash.
Yeah. I will.
You said Pajup was following on his heels, right?
Bajik was following on his heels.
Okay.
So Padgett's got first.
Let's see how this works now.
If Bajik's within 100 feet, he'd get an
I
attempt
don't know how much life he's
to
got.
do a thing.
He's a little bit.
So-
But he's 150 feet ahead of you now. I would gather from him running off.
I just want to see, since Pajup's been following on his heels,
Yeah.
if Pajup can get close enough to deliver a shocking grab.
Bajik has to be within 100 feet of you to deliver it.
Okay, never mind.
shit. So now we're back on a chase.
Pretty
Yes,
close.
we
Well,
are.
How much is he ahead of me?
He's 150.
He's 170 ahead of you.
107.
Like if everyone moving at the same time, he went 30,
60. Me
60,
and both went 60.
60. And he was at 90 and moved 60.
Okay, what's his movement around?
His movement is now down to what would be 30 feet per movement, but he can dash twice.
Okay, so he moved 90.
Yes.
So.
Well, no.
60.
20.
Well, okay, hold on.
Dash is
Not double dash.
Yeah.
30 to 60 to 120.
So he
Like,
dashed twice.
40
in
to 80 to
30
160.
Yeah, okay. So he dashes to make it, and increases movement to 60, and then he dashes and increases again.
Yeah.
So. Well, it's the thing. When you use dash, you only increase your speed by twice, so you'll never catch him.
He's faster than him now by 40 feet.
I move 40 feet around.
Yeah, but when you dash, that only increases doubles your movement.
Yeah.
That's your action. You don't get an action to move, so you still move 80.
It doesn't take an action to move.
No, dash is an action. You
Yeah,
can move
it doubles your movement speed.
Yeah, so
for
he'll
the
move
round.
80.
Yeah, but he can do it as a bonus action too as a monk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
keep one.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he can
so-
only do it, I think it's 7 times now
I
before
got
his keep
6
points.
left.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your speed altogether then?
160 for him.
Yeah.
40. So you'll catch him in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Book it.
I
Oh,
will.
hey, I'll cast haste on him while he's gone.
You're not beside him.
I can cast haste, right?
Yeah. it's
In
like-
case has a range.
Oh,
I think it might be far enough to hit me.
well, you're only 30 feet ahead of him.
If
Oh,
anything,
you're gonna
haste
do more than that.
doubles my movement.
He's about 90 feet ahead of him.
Yeah.
So that puts me at 80. So the dash would put me at 160. I can move 300 and something feet
I would
this round.
save it. He's gonna catch him 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wanted to.
But you can get an extra attack opposed to his AC.
I wanted to do that. All right, well I'll catch you.
All right, you're booking it. He's booking it. Okay, if anyone's chasing after Droki, I need athletics.
How far ahead is he?
I'm just jogging.
Say it was
behind him.
170 ahead?
I did my job.
Ooh.
His right now he is, yes.
I didn't roll very good. 11.
He'll be 200 from you. He's 170 from Grom.
He's how far from me?
190 technically. I rounded up to 200. I'm sorry.
I rolled 11. Roll 5.
11,
10.
10.
I'm just jogging behind everybody else. I'm not in a hurry.
It's the chasing.
I mean, I'm not really. I'm just following them.
Yeah, I'm
you
waiting
need
on
to
him.
save a
I'm
failure?
taking 2 shots at him.
Take 2 shots.
I'm not trying to catch.
Outside of first range, so disadvantage.
So he's 190, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move 30, take 2 shots. He's still out by 10 feet.
Yeah.
So nope. Move, Misty Step, another 30. Take 2 shots on him. He'd be in range.
Alright.
One's critical.
Where's
The other one is a 16.
Roll it.
Did I hit him both times? You know what? I hit him, but we can always bring him back.
If he takes-
I'm not choosing to do non-lethal damage to him. Can I do another critical?
That's what I'm wondering.
Range damage is a bit iffy to begin with.
Okay, I'm just gonna do damage to him. This is my critical 20. That's not 20. Yeah, double that up.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was like,
13.
13. Died.
And
13.
then
Critical
8.
is 2 deaths.
8 1. 21.
He died with him first.
He almost stumbles when he gets hit with these 2 arrows out of nowhere. And then he rises himself and starts to limp on.
I'm gonna yell at Beto to shoot him down. I'm yelling, just shoot him down.
How far is he from me?
You did the thing, so he's
Yeah.
about 120 right now from you.
Okay, so.
Oh, hold up.
Roll bad.
Hold up. Hunter's mark.
I got a couple.
That would act another 12 to the first shot.
And then the second.
And then another 3. So that's another 15. That'd be 36 altogether.
He from where how close you all are, you can barely hear him breathe. He's moving a lot slower now. But what was your
Teamwork.
total?
I only rolled. I got 14. I only rolled 5.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
10 damage?
Get him breathe it on.
That is access legitimately enough to kill him.
But does he have death saves?
He does have death saves.
That's what I'm saying. We
And
can
then
always heal
He
him
can
up.
hit him up for 5 hit points, right? Lay on hands.
Flare blows?
Everybody the wrong button.
Everybody else is attacking.
He's all throwing.
I realize I ain't playing this chess game. I can shoot him. It worked.
Yeah, I slowed him down.
Are y'all approaching
Yeah.
him? As y'all get close, a sudden darkness engulfs Droki's body.
I can still see through it.
Are you close? How far away were you?
90 feet.
But you were at 100.
I
Well,
moved
no, you were
another
still- you're at
60
80?
feet. So I am within
You were at 100 and.
10 feet. Yeah, I still can't
Yeah.
see him.
Alright, that's what I was wondering about.
My sword brightens.
As you approach, your sword seems to part the darkness, but where you get to where Droki fell, his body's not there.
He's gone.
Is his hat there?
His head is still there.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Take it for a
Fair enough.
There. Okay, so we got his hat.
You gotta say he's gonna come back for this shit.
Where does it? Did I see anything else besides that?
Blood. Not just from the arrows, but it looks like there's blood that's been sprayed since him.
Does this darkness look like what I've seen the Drow cast?
Well, also what you've seen Notch cast, you know it's a spell.
The Drow. No.
His partners.
Which could be Drow.
And you then hear a voice, a familiar voice. Grom. Why are you still here, Grom? The voice of Roderick.